Hi everyone, this is TJ with netpicks.com. Welcome to our second Counterpunch Trader video, which I'm calling Dangers Lurking. How to avoid them, more importantly, how to profit from them. This is part 2 of a 3-part video series, how to focus on the real knockout trades so that you can rule the markets. In the first video, we talked about 5 pearls of wisdom, trading with the bigger trend while avoiding too much information, how to avoid choppy price action, how to actually profit from the end of choppy price action. That could actually lead to some of our best trades. How to discover market exhaustion points, and 2 important kinds. And actually, we only covered 4 pearls because in this video, I promised to reveal what the 5th pearl of wisdom is, the single most important indicator. And I'll get to that in a little while, I promise. If you missed the first video, make sure you check it out because there's some stuff in there that can really help your trading. We've provided the link for you in this email so you can easily access it. As the name says, dangers lurking, we're going to cover some important keys to successful trading. Dealing with the right edge of the chart. After all, this is where all trading takes place. But it's also what gives traders the most problems. Control versus lack of control. This is an important topic, and it's what also gives traders tremendous problems. A roadmap, getting to our destination, and of course, the 5th pearl of wisdom, the single most important indicator. I know I saved this for the end of the first video, never got to it, but I promise at the end of this video, we are going to cover this 5th important pearl of wisdom. And more importantly, how you should use it to become a successful trader. As the name says, dangers lurking. Trading is dangerous. We know that most traders fail miserably, but not everybody. It doesn't have to be that way. Traders are succeeding, but what is it that they are doing that the majority is not? Take a look at this chart. What do you see? Is there any way to know what is going to happen next? You might think you know. You might be able to guess right sometimes. But do you really know? Of course you don't, and nobody does. And yet that's what trading is all about. We have to look at the right edge of the chart into the blackness and then make a decision that's either going to make us money or lose us money. We're going to make a trade that's either going to win or it's going to lose. Each and every trade happens right here at the right edge of the chart, without knowing what's going to happen next and without being able to control what will happen next. It looks a lot different, doesn't it? Knowing where we came from certainly helps, but we still have to make a trade decision based on what's going to happen next. And we really have no control and do not know the answer to that. We can either decide to go long, short, or stay flat, to not trade at all. Either way, we have to make a trade decision. Look what happens when we begin to put things into context. In the last video, we showed how important it is to trade with the greater trend. Look what this indicator does for us in helping us determine what might happen next. There's an old trader adage that says the immediate past predicts the immediate future. The problem is, so few know how to interpret what has just happened to be able to predict what is likely to happen next. You can try this indicator or that one or a combination of a bunch. But what typically happens is that the trader finds out nothing works 100%. And that usually leads to confusion and the whole deer in the headlights syndrome, roadkill. We do not want to be roadkill. But how do we avoid it? It all begins with the right perspective. Realize that it is impossible to know with 100% accuracy what will happen next. The fact is, we will never be able to control what will happen next. Until we accept that fact and surrender to it, we can never succeed at trading. No one can. If you want to succeed at trading, focus on what you can control. Then take ownership of it and then do it day after day, trade after trade. What can we control? There is a small yet important list, each of which is critical to your success. Risk, both in terms of your capital and your exposure to the market in general. You have to be exposed to risk in order to succeed at trading. Not enough risk, you'll never make any money. Too much risk, you're going to lose your money, and then you'll never make any money. So what's the proper amount of risk? We can control that. What we trade, when we trade, how we trade, which is determined by rules. Rules come from a well-researched trade plan. Executing our trade plan. Most importantly, and the hardest thing of all, yourself. Unless you can control yourself and take ownership of the fact that you have to surrender to what you cannot control, focus on what you can control, you won't be able to control yourself, and everything else on this list will be meaningless. We cannot control what the market will do next. But the good news is, we don't have to. We don't need to control what the market will do next to succeed at trading. We just have to control that which we are empowered to control, everything on this list, and then we can succeed. Take a look at this Google map. It could be any road map anywhere. If you were going to go on a trip, would you just start driving anywhere, or would you want to use a map to help you get to your destination? You'd want to have a road map so that you would know when to go north, when to go south, what highway to take, how to end up at the place you want to get to. Well, trading's the same way. We need to have a road map that tells us what to do so that we know how to get to where we want to get to. We want to be successful traders. We need a trade plan. The trade plan is our road map. The line on this chart looks just like it could be a road on some map. When we make the same chart candlesticks, it puts everything into a different context. When we start to layer in our indicators, it even puts it into more context. This is the chart we were just looking at a little while ago. We could already see that the prevailing higher trend is beginning to turn, but that's not enough. We have to add to it the right mix of indicators and then rules to go with it. Look what happens when I layer in our jump line. This is also our signal line. It's a momentum indicator. Not only is the trend turning, but the price is now trading below our momentum indicator. We can start to create a roadmap, a set of rules that let us know when the price is most likely to go in a certain direction. Imagine now if we have a tool or indicator that tells us when the road is coming to an end, or there's a curve up ahead, or the market is becoming exhausted and we need to start thinking about going in the other direction, like right here. Now imagine, if you will, if we had an indicator that took all of this information, processed it for us, and then told us exactly where the trade is going to be, where to enter, where the targets are going to be, where the stop loss is going to be in case we're wrong, because let's face it, we cannot be 100% right. But what if we can be right most of the time? Can we then take control of our risk? Can we then take control of how we place trades and be successful if we just allow the odds to work in our favor trade after trade over time? Sure, we'll lose a few, but we're going to win a lot more. And then we grow our account and arrive at our destination. Profitability, success as a trader. And here we are again at the right edge of the chart. But now we have a way to know exactly how to trade. There's our entry, our targets, our stop, our indicators put into context. We have structure on the chart. We know exactly what to do. It's a roadmap that's going to take us to our destination. Profitable trading. Success as a trader. No, we can't control what's going to happen next, but we can control our trade. We can put the odds on our side. We can let the odds work in our favor so that we can become successful traders. Ask yourself this: if you can take the necessary steps so that you can join the ranks of successful traders, would you take those steps? If those steps would put you in a better position than 90% of the traders out there, would you take those steps? Wouldn't you? This is an important question that most traders fail to ask themselves. Have you ever asked yourself this question? Do you even know why you are trading in the first place? Most traders do not. Sure, everyone who is asked this question will answer, I'm trading to make money. That is the correct answer. There can be no other answer. Trade to make money. Why else do it? Is that why you're trading? If it were only that easy. Here's the thing, it can be that easy. It would be that easy. You can trade to make money, but only if you use the most important indicator that you have in your trader arsenal. You have this indicator. You can use it each and every day, with each and every trade. What is this magic indicator? The fifth pearl of wisdom. It's the most important indicator of all. Like I said, you already have it. It's up to you to use it each and every day. That's right, it's your actions. Your actions indicate everything you need to know about your trading. All you have to do is pay attention to them. It's not what you say. It's not what you think you understand. It's not what you think you believe. It's what you actually do. If you cannot trade the plan according to your rules, then at least you can pay attention to your actions. Your actions indicate to you what you need to do next with your trading. Pay attention to them. They will tell you the next step to work on. To make money as a trader consistently, you have to have a strong understanding of why you are trading in the first place. It's the only way to take ownership of your trading, to be in control of what you can control. Everything you do must reflect this belief. It must reflect your reason for trading. Can we agree on that? We already established how to control what we can control and to surrender what we have no control over. We established that we need a roadmap, a trade plan to guide our every step into the blackness to the right. That's what trading is, isn't it? We established that we have to have rules to lean on, to guide our every step, to take us to our destination, which is making money as a trader. Your actions will indicate if you are trading for the right reason, or perhaps trading for a reason that you don't understand. So how do we do it? By focusing on the fifth pearl of wisdom, the most important indicator. Listen to your actions. Trades will win and trades will lose, but the real money comes from the edge that our trade plan gives us over time. We have to let the odds work for us to make us our money and realize the true correct reason for trading in the first place. You see how important it is to understand why you are trading and then make sure that your actions indicate that you fully have taken ownership of that idea? It's critical. In our next video, we're going to take a closer look at the counterpunch trader and see how we can put all of this together to place knockout trades and truly rule the markets.